but he was taking a long time. Alright, it looks like it's going to be a relatively balanced map. Norton might have some high ground to work with, and that would be good for him. But it looks relatively flat to me, though. Soryong is going to be the Romans, and Norton's going to be Carthage. Was there Rome versus Carthage battle already? I think there was. I can't remember exactly who it was, but I think we already had a Carthage versus Rome battle. No one's picked the nomadic factions yet, which is interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Alright, looks like they're ready. And he's got a slight hill. But there's no trees or anything like that, so if Soryong has a lot of missiles, it's not really going to help out. It's not going to really help out Norton. Let's take a look. He's got, I think he had like 3 Balearic Slingers, or no, he just had 2 with 1 Libyan Javelin. He's got 4 Libyan Hoplites. I'm sure he's going to put them in the flanks, maybe. He's got 4 Libyan Infantry with 4 companion cavalry, and his general's an African war elephant. Let's take a look at Soryong's troops. He's got, let's see, 2 Syrian archers. He's got the unit of Roman Scorpion. He's doing that to counter elephants. He told me that's how I should counter elephants, but ain't my style, man. Velites, 1 unit of those. He's got some Vigiles in the middle with some legionary cohorts. I think he's got 5 of those guys. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, he cheated. There's only a limit of there's only a max 5 of the same unit you can bring. He brought 7 of these legionary cohorts. Let him know that. He's got 1 auxiliary African elephant. He's got, a unit Equite. Can use Draco with that. He's got auxiliary cav. His general is in a general's bodyguard. Man, it seems like all they use is general's bodyguard, never legatus. I don't know why. And he's got auxiliary and an Equite over there. Let's see here. Yeah, Soryong, you can't bring 7 legionaries. I'm sorry. Max is 5, same unit. He should know because he helped me make the rules. Maybe I rushed him a little bit. I'm gonna let it fly for now. Can't I? Oh, whoops. Oh. Yeah. It's okay. Just don't do that again. I mean, he helped me make the rules, so I don't understand why he did that by mistake. It's not a big deal, though. They're only legionary cohorts. If they're like armored legionnaires or something like that, then I'd have a problem. I'll lose anyway. Oh man, you got a chance. Yeah, he helped me make the rules, so why is he... He's cheating, man. You're a cheater. Cheater. It's only legionary cohorts. It's not the strongest unit Rome can bring, so it's all good. Now, if it was like 7 Evocati or 7 armored legionnaires, then I'd have a problem because those are real good units. But these legionary cohorts, I don't like it that some of them have segmented armor, and some of them have the Loric armor. I don't really like that. Should be either or. I don't know what that means. Alright, the battle has begun, and it looks like Norton is descending the hill. He has to keep his elephants away from these Roman scorpions. These Roman scorpions can actually be effective on other units. Particularly, I'd be taking out these Libyan infantry. Alright, looks like he's playing defensive. I don't think he... Actually, I think he may... I don't think he can play defensive because Soryong outnumbers him in skirmishers, and plus... Well, actually, he's got the equal amount of foot skirmishers, but he's got this unit of Scorpion that he could just roll up and start taking shots on his army. So I think Norton has to be more mobile in this battle. Soryong, he's just hanging out, and he's probably planning on what to do, and now he's advancing. Norton, he's going to stay by the hill. He's going to take this height elevation, and he's got to protect these elephants. If I were him, I'd put them back here somewhere, and then try to use my skirmishers, my Balearic slingers, take out that unit of Roman scorpions. But Soryong, he is content to advance, and that's what he's doing right now. He's got a unit of his own elephants. They'll probably be destroyed by these African war elephants if he would let them. Let's see here, African war elephants. There's 18, so there's really 18 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of them, but there's 2 riders on each. But there's only 1 rider. Okay, I understand that now. I was about to say, there's 18 elephants in that unit? I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is the weakest elephant unit in the game. And some people don't like that Rome has elephants, but they did use them in their time, as mercenaries, of course. But when Scipio Africanus and I think one of Julius Caesar's armies had a fight against a Roman Civil War battle. And one side had elephants. I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to have to look that up. That's pretty interesting, though. Caesarian legionnaires going up against elephants. It's pretty... Just imagine what the 10th would have done. Alright, looks like Norton, he's moving over some of his companions. These are pretty good. Melee cav. And Roma Surrectum 2, or was it 1? No, I think it was Roma Surrectum 2. They're depicted as being shock cav, but in this they're melee cav units. It looks like he's going back towards his forces. So Soryong, he's being cautious. He's not rushing up the hill. I think he doesn't want to risk losing this Roman Scorpion because he knows his elephant unit is would be weak against Norton's African war elephants. So Soryong, he's moving systematically, taking his time. He kind of wants to gather a plan, I would imagine, to attacking the Carthaginians who are situated upon the hill. Take a look here. Now he can outflank. He can always do that. And he's got some Syrian archers on the left, on the right and left. He's got these velites. They might exchange some missiles with these Libyan javelin men. If I were him, if I were Norton, I'd be shooting into the legionary cohorts instead of the velites. And these guys are in hoplite walls, so they'll hold out relatively well. Plus they're on the hill. I mean, they won't defeat their unit, but they'll hold out. If Soryong was to charge some of his legionary cohorts directly into those units. Let's see here. And Soryong, he does have an inferior cav force. inferior elephants. So that's why he's being really cautious. And I think he should wrap around the left flank. Okay, it looks like he's shooting his Roman scorpions. I don't know what they're shooting at though. Looks like they're shooting the elephants now. So that's going to force Norton to retreat them. Good idea. He doesn't want to have those scorpions discharge their bolts into the African war elephants. Excuse me. And he's advancing his center, and he's just trying to push those elephants away with his center. Let's see here. He had precision shot these guys. I'm going to be firing into, let's see here, this cav now, and now he took out 2. So very good, very good. This is the most expensive unit he can shoot at now, and he's getting some shots into these campaigning cav. I'd say Norton could potentially, he should bring up his Balearic slingers to take out these Roman scorpions. Just get his late Libyan hoplites, or a few of them, just to protect them from the front. Have some Libyans. And that's what he's doing right now, I think. Yeah. But he should move these campaigning cav because they're getting killed by, they're getting skewered by those scorpions. All right, so Soryong, he's going to put his front line of legionary cohorts into Testudo, and he's going to move forward with those equites to potentially take out those Balearic slingers. Norton better get some cav over there right now. He cannot lose these Balearic slingers. They must take out these units over here, and they're not getting killed at all. And it looks like he's going to lose them, at least a whole lot of them. And now Soryong can. Oh, he's doing a smart thing. He's getting his men out of there. Let's see, Roman Scorpion. He's getting his crewmen out of there, and he's gonna attack all these guys are vulnerable right now to missiles. I mean, he needs to return and charge down. But man, this auxiliary cav probably get massacred by these companion cav. Let's see what's going on over here. He charged a companion cav straight into these Roman legionnaires. It looks like Soryong, he's going to get some more Balearic slingers. So so far Norton's lost a whole lot of his slingers, a dangerous amount. Take a look what's going on over here. Mercenary companion cav winning decisively. He should bring up his hoplites and make sure these Balearic slingers don't get caught no more, because he really needs those units. He can't be throwing them away like he has them vulnerable. So Soryong, he is advancing. Looks like Soryong, he's going to lose this auxiliary cav. Just wasn't a match for this companion cav. Plus it was situated on a hill. He is getting a legionary cohort into the mix, and these late Libyan hoplites would be better if they were to charge. Let me see. Does he have these? He doesn't have these units in the hoplite wall. Well, he's trying to get it into now. Yeah, he got it to the hoplite wall in the last second. So good job, Norton. He's got some legionnaires attacking his companion cav over here. Soryong is got a volley of javelins into them, and looks like he's going to catch them off guard. Now's the time for Norton to bring his elephants forward, because he could potentially get outflanked on this right flank, and he needs to have that elephant come down right now. Is the unit? The unit of Roman Scorpions is not. I don't think it's quite ready to start firing to these elephants. He needs to go this way, because now Soryong has free reign on his left flank since it vanished, and now. Yeah, he's going to get overlapped hardcore on the left flank. Let's go ahead and look what's going on in the center. He's got some legionary infantry, relatively held up, but oh man, he's going to get some African auxiliary elephants into the flank. And good God, this is going to be a massacre now. Yeah, his units are all bunched up now, and in the center, he's going to pretty much lose all those units in the center. On the right flank, there's some Libyan infantry mixing it with some legionary cohorts. Some companion cav taking out some legionary cohorts with, yeah, more legionary cav. Let's see. African war elephant is trying to get a bunch of kills. Let's see here. He got 65 kills so far. Let's take a look what this unit of elephant got. It's gotten 200 kills. Very cheap unit of elephant, and it looks like Soryong's going to come out the victor. He made some good movements with his cavalry, taking out those slingers. Norton really need to protect those units. I think he should have just done that with his infantry, kind of made them run forward, and he left his Balearic slingers out in the open. And let's take a look at some statistics. Mercenary companion cav, not enough kills, I think. These Balearic slingers got caught way too many times. Didn't have a chance to take on these Roman scorpion. If this Roman scorpion had died, Soryong would have had a great disadvantage. And that's pretty much how she wrote these auxiliary cav got into some skirmishers, and that's how they got a lot of kills. Let's see here, Twitch, previous game. Alright, one more battle. Or, excuse me, at least one more battle. I'm ready when you guys are. Same map. It looks like we're going to have our first barbarian versus barbarian match. That's actually something new. Or maybe not. Alright, so looks like Norton can't pick 5. Norton 5. There you go, Norton. Good job. A real good ability for this case, I think, would be to use Caesar, because you can use loyalty to 10th and presence. Presence really gives a huge boost to morale, and I think loyalty to 10th raises a whole bunch of boosts. Bunch of stats, and I think it's overall real effective. Let's take a look at his army. He looks relatively good. I don't know why he's going with these vigiles if he's got these auxiliary infantry. I think that's just overkill. You don't need all those spearmen. Good unit of spearmen for Rome is Triarii, because that unit is 800 denarii. It's better than the hoplite. It doesn't have hoplite wall, which is real disheartening. Because if it was in hoplite wall, that unit would be a real good unit online. But as for now, it doesn't. As for now, doesn't have hoplite wall. It has square, but still, it's got real good shield strength and armor. Good morale, very good morale. That unit hardly ever routs in any circumstance, even if it's losing badly. It really stays in the fight for a long time against the superior odds. Much longer than a regular hoplite would, which is what I usually use online, just regular hoplites. looks like Norton is going to pick Rome, and it looks like Soryong is going with Carthage. So it looks like they're both ready. So let's get Battle 2 between Norton and Soryong settled. Same map, same conditions, just two different factions. Now the tides have turned. Norton is playing as Rome, and Soryong is playing as Carthage. So Norton is once again going to have the high ground, and Soryong is going to have the low ground. But let's take a look at what Soryong's bringing. He's got some some Libyan infantry. He's got some mercenary Italian swordsmen. I rarely see these units online. I guess they're a better unit than what they used to be, or they're just affordable. Mercenary Samnite warriors, good units, very good shield strength. I think they're a little bit better than a Thorax Hoplite, just a little bit better, but they're a little bit more expensive. Carthaginian Cav and Mercenary Iberian Cav. He's got another Carthaginian Scorpion. Alright, 1 second. More Carthaginian Cav over here. This guy's general and a African War Elephant. And let's take a look at, and wait, let me see what kind of skirmishers. This guy's got some Libyan Peltez. Or wait, he's got some Libyan Peltez, 2 of them, and a Cretan Archer. So he's probably using that for anti-elephants. And Norton has the same idea. He brought his own Scorpion. He's got, let's see, 3 Balearic Slingers. He should make sure to protect them this time around with Spearmen, at least keep them in front or in close vicinity. He's got 2 Auxiliary Infantry, 2 Vigiles. I think he's got 5 Legionary Cohorts. His General is in a Legatus, and his Cav is, I think, 2 Auxiliary Cav and 2 Legionary Cav. And he's got that African Auxiliary Elephant. So it looks like they're ready, and Battle 2 is on its way. Now, if I was Norton, I would advance and not just give Soryong the ascensive. Now, he doesn't have to move all his forces off the high ground, just enough to, because this is pretty good ground over here. It's relatively elevated, and he can come at him at an angle. I think it would suit him. Libyan Peltez. You see a lot of people play online. They spread out their units like this. But me, I like to keep it more compact, more like what Norton's doing. But you see a lot of good players. They have their units spread out, and they use them all well, and they cover a lot of space, and they just don't make mistakes. See here, he's got 1 unit of African pikemen. I guess to skewer some Romans in the front, I guess. Looks like Soryong is going to go left. He's going to shift his attention left, and I guess because the ground over here is less elevated, and he noticed that Norton has this Roman Scorpion probably, so he's got to be careful because he could lose his elephants to that Scorpion. But he's going to march left, and that's probably the thing I would do because the ground over here is less elevated and more equal. Norton could just swing his army around over here, but his ascent, Soryong's ascent, will be less steeper if he just went straight from over here. At least that's what I think. But Norton, he's gonna chill by the hill once again. I think if I were him, I would be more aggressive, because last time he tried to be real defensive and it really didn't pay off that much. I think if he's more aggressive, he can try to take Soryong and try to be more aggressive. Now the tides have turned, man. The Soryong, now he has pretty much the cav advantage, I think. Actually, no, I think it's more neutral. African war elephants better than auxiliary African elephants. Plus, they don't have guys on top of them throwing javelins, so you gotta put that into account. Even though those guys don't really do a whole lot of damage, just when the elephants trample everything, that's what really gives the elephants their kills.
At the double! Can you feel it? The ghosts here are troubled. Shut it! You're upsetting the land.
The Centurion looks pretty cool.
Where are the foes worthy?
I mean, he looks just like a regular legionnaire, but he has a different helmet. But he still looks pretty cool, though. So, once again, this is going to be a slow to begin battle. They're really taking their time. And it looks like they're going to, Soryong's going to start running out of room if he keeps on going to the left. If he keeps on shifting to the left. For the most part. Yeah, auxiliary cav over here. Auxiliary cav, or I mean, excuse me, legionary cav aren't as good as auxiliary cav. If I were Norton, I wouldn't even bother with legionary cav and just bring auxiliary cav. They're a little bit cheaper, but I think it'll pay off in the long run. The only bad thing is I don't think auxiliary cav have Draco, and I think legionary cav do. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that though. Let's see. What do they even look different? Yeah, I suppose they do look different. These are supposed to be German and Gallic soldiers that they're in auxiliary cav. They don't look any different to me. Alright, come on, guys. Really taking their time now. And it looks like the Scorpion's taking shots at something. Probably these elephants over here. Man, their range is ridiculous. But Soryong, since he can fire upon the enemy, so can Norton. And plus he's got his Scorpion situated on a hill. And he's firing into these scorpions, and I don't really think that's a smart target. And he's firing also into these African pikemen. These pikemen are real stretched out, and I don't think he's going to get a lot of kills. I mean, look, he got two right there. But I don't think that's going to be really effective if he takes shots today. Hopefully, Soryong doesn't shoot into his own men. Yeah, I don't think they will. But Soryong, he's screening his advance. He's got these scorpions in range of some of Norton's units, and he's going to start returning fire. I don't know what they're shooting at though, but I can tell that Norton is shooting at this unit right here. If I were him, I wouldn't even bother shooting that unit. I'd try to get into... I'd reserve the scorpion and try to take out his with these Balearic slingers. See here, because he outnumbers him in long-range missiles. He's only got this Cretan archer, and they'll just get killed if he focuses fire. He's got 3 of those Balearic slingers. Yeah, I would go after these Carthaginian scorpions once again, and have I have my auxiliary infantry protect my slingers in this case if I were in his situation. Let's see here. None of these guys have been taken out. Soryong is still returning fire. I don't know what he's shooting at. Is he shooting some cavalry. I don't know what he's shooting at. He's shooting at these units over here. He's still shooting at this elephant. If he is, he's not really. Let's see here. I think he changed targets to this unit over here. Once again, I don't think it's really cost effective to waste your Scorpion ammunition on these units of infantry, especially late Libyan hoplites. Your legionary cohorts can tear through those units like butter. And here, I think he should be more aggressive because look, this African war elephant is in range of his Scorpion now, and I think he should be more aggressive with these units over here. Screen his advance with some units of Vigiles, or not Vigiles. Yeah, maybe some of those units, but yeah, Soryong, he's advancing on the right. You should be careful though. This African war elephant is in range of a Norton's Scorpion unit, but I guess he knows that he's targeting wrong units, so he's not really that afraid. He's getting a lot of kills on these late Libyan hoplites, but still, it's not a cost-effective unit to be shooting at when you got some legionary cohorts who can just tear that unit apart. Now, Soryong, he's got this unit in the back lines, right behind.
Victory for
and it looks like he's out of missiles. That is not good for Norton if he wasted all of his bolts on a unit of light Libyan hoplites. Man. And look, now Soryong, he's going to be mobile with his attack now. He's got Norton on the right flank, right where he wants him. He can advance at will now. He's gonna go after more of these auxiliary Balearic slingers. And I don't know if he was paying attention, but Norton better be careful. And Roman's Scorpion crewmen are getting attacked. Some of his units are getting shot by. It appears to be that Scorpion's shooting into these units over here now.
Quickly now!
Oh, Scorpions shots are hitting these African elephants, so we better be careful. Let's see here. African elephants moving this direction. These auxiliary infantry are in trouble. I don't think they have shield wall, and I think they're going to get torn up by these Samnite warriors.
For glory!
So African elephants getting into these slingers. Looks like they're going to get killed. And there you can see some bolts from the and plus they're getting shot by their own missiles from these Balearic slingers. And African war elephants hitting the back of the legionary cohort, knocking all the guys down to the ground. These African war elephants are getting killed, but the auxiliary African elephants pretty much already dead. Now you're going to see this Legatus taking on this Carthaginian cav. It's relatively weak, but I think the Legatus will still lose in this situation. I don't know. Legatus is not supposed to be an offensive unit. Well, either is the what's it called? General's bodyguard, but here he needs to help his general out right now with that auxiliary cav. And it looks like and plus Norton, he's engaging this African pikeman in the front with pikes. This legionary cohort will just not be able to break through, and it will get destroyed. This legionary cohort has been sandwiched by a Libyan infantry and another Libyan. And it looks like Soryong, he's pretty much got control of the battle right now. I think Norton missed his chance and missed his chance of potentially taking out some cavalry on the left flank and kind of let them open since he missed his chance. And his left flank collapsed and his center just got smoked. So good games to Soryong and NortanAB. It looks like Soryong is going to advance to the next round, and I'd like to say congrats to him. Probably can't see me. Let's take a look at the statistics. No kills with these elephants. He shouldn't even brought them then. If he weren't going to get any kills. Hardly any kills. Man, he just got decimated. Yeah, it's pretty one-sided. Shut the fuck up. And that's going to end it for this broadcast. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing everyone later. Peace.